What's up, everybody? It's your boy D again, and I really just want to end this in the beat thing versus the MPC Renaissance or the MPC Studio. I don't think I really ever summed it up, but to be honest with you, the beat thing I do not use the beat thing anymore. I had to go get it out the closet just to make this video. I just keep it packed up in a closet. Everybody knows now that it went down to like $6.99 or something like that. You know, so the sounds from the beat thing I can use if I need to. I can use in the Renaissance or in the MPC Studio. So I'm not missing anything. The workflow on the MPC and on the Studio are the same. I like it better than the way better than the beat thing. I like how I can mix everything right from the MPC software. I can put effects on anything separately. It doesn't have to be global, like on the whole track, like the beat thing makes you do. It's just like, listen, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, because you guys a lot of people are still asking me what should I get, the beat thing or the MPC Renaissance, or the Renaissance stays at home. I keep the MPC Studio at the studio. I make more of my beats at the studio or in the studio, so the studio I'm loving. Like, I'm loving the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would recommend the MPC Studio over anything that's out right now. Anything that's out right now, I recommend the MPC Studio. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna go too crazy with it because the machine, the MK2, I love the look of it. I'm not too fond of the software part of the machine, but it still is a dope product. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do some crazy things with it. I think that the MPC Studio and the MPC Studio and the machine are the top dogs besides the Renaissance. The Renaissance is the monster. You know what I'm saying? It's the mothership. You know what I'm saying? The Studio is the little ships that go out from the big ship. You know what I'm saying? But it does still have that same power. The MPC Studio is what I recommend anybody. The beat thing, when it first came out, before the studio came out and before the Renaissance came out, I didn't like the machine, so I never really, dug too much into the machine. But the beat thing was that machine to use. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was that machine to use. Just like, the Galaxy S2 was the man, or at one time, or the iPhone 3G was the thing at one time. You know what I'm saying? Things move on and better things come out, and we move on. But with the updates and everything that the MPC Renaissance or MPC period has been putting out, it is just, I don't see anything passing it right now. And I'm not going to argue about the machine is better than the MPC or the MPC is better than the machine, because I think they're both matched pretty good. You know what I'm saying? If you're used to using the machine, then use the machine. You're used to using MPCs, jump on the MPC. And like I said, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You get this MPC Studio and you're great. You're good. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a laptop. You know what I'm saying? I recommend getting a Mac, you know what I'm saying? Something small. So when I head to the studio, or when I bring this home just to do this video, I threw it in here. The pouch, it came with the pouch. And bam, I'm good. Like, this is it. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? This is all I pack with me. It weighs probably about the same as the beat thing, and I can do everything I need to do right from here. So that's all I need. So, like I said, to sum it up and to keep it real with you guys, the beat thing is no more. even though they lowered the price down to $6.99. I mean, if you got everything else and you just want to get it, you can get it. But all the sounds from the Beat Thing you can use in the Renaissance or in the MPC Studio. So, and you can do a lot more things with the sounds. The Beat Thing software just came out with file transferring. To be honest with you, it's the worst file transferring program I've ever seen. Like, it's terrible. Like, I don't know. I really don't know what were they thinking when they try to come out with this, but it's terrible. And I'm gonna just keep it. You know, that's just keeping it 100. Like, I can't drag a folder to the, like, if I got a folder with a whole bunch of drums, snares, and hi-hats in it, I can't drag it to a pad. I can't drag it over into the Beat Thing Virtual or the Beat Thing hardware and makes a program for me. It can't do it. And it just, you only can really transfer from the way it looks, you only can transfer from Beat Thing Virtual to Beat Thing hardware, but it keeps crashing anyway on me, so I can't get it to work. You know, I tried it a couple times and it sucked. So, you know, I should have sold this a long time ago when I first got the Renaissance, and I got the MPC Studio. I should have sold this right immediately, but I didn't, and I'm regretting it because now it's only $6.99. I paid $1,000 for it. Thank God I got the Best Buy warranty. So if anything happens to it, I'm gonna bring it back. So, but I don't think nothing's gonna happen to it if I never use it and it stays in the bag. So I don't know, man. Say goodbye to the Beat Thing. Just, it's a paperweight for me now, baby. I don't do nothing with it until they come out with something. It can't use VSTs. It's got not a lot of sounds. Drums are good, but I can use this. I can use the drums in here if I wanted. MPC Studio or the MPC Renaissance or the Machine. Either one of those, you're good. Peace. It's your boy D, and that's keeping it 100. That's just my thoughts on it. If you think something else, whether if it's another MPC or whether if it's the Beat Thing, some people are still diehard Beat Thing people because, you know, when I started, that's what I was. But, you know, it comes a time when you got to move on, sell a couple beats, man, get yourself an MPC Studio. I paid $4.99 from Sam Ash. So, I mean, not from Sam Ash, from was it Sam Ash? It might have been Sam Ash or one of them. I don't even know, but I forget now. But it was $4.99. You can't beat that, and it does everything the MPC Renaissance does, except for the emulation of the 60 and all, you know, whatever, you know, all that, the ring. But who cares? I'm good. Peace.